Hey there, Miguel here, doing another drive. Driving and thinking. And what I want to know is, do you have any respect? And I don't mean any respect for people around you. I mean respect for yourself, respect for your image. Respect for who you are and what you represent. If you have no self-respect, I mean, you're just a leader. Well, a follower. I'm sorry, not a leader. You're a follower. You know, See, nowadays we have a lot of followers. Or like-minded people. Gathering together for the same cause. And you're never gonna get anybody to think differently just by talking to them, or making comments online or something like that. That's not gonna get anything done. I mean, everybody likes to say what's on their mind online, but you can't go outside and automatically think, I bet you're the one that is online talking all that shit. You can't do that. I mean, you could, but it'd be wrong. And they can always punk out and say, nah, that wasn't me. Did you vote for Trump? Some people will say, nah, I didn't vote for Trump. Some people will be like, fuck you. You don't need to know I voted for Trump or not, even if they didn't vote for Trump. And some people, who actually did vote for Trump are a little radical, and they will go to the extreme, to the radical. Let me put this on because it's the law. Sorry. They have no self-respect. Because how can you respect yourself and like have this image of yourself that really isn't true only to yourself? Because I can tell myself all I want. I'm a great singer. Oh man, I can sing so good. But whenever you hear me singing, you're like, well, you got some things you can work on. I mean, you got the concept down, this and that, but there's some tweaks here and there that need to be fixed. And I mean, I'll have to have enough self-respect for myself to take that knowledge and use it. I mean, I can't just, dismiss it, because I think I'm a great singer, but I'm not gonna buy my own CDs, or I'm not gonna go out, and make a song and have nobody listen to it. What's the point of making a song if you're the only one that's gonna listen to it? Unless you're making a specific song for a specific person, or a specific situation that only pertains to you and that other person. But then again, other people will like it and they'll buy it. And I mean, I'm falling off track here, but you know what I mean. So with that being said, Donald Trump has no self-respect. And I'll tell you what he's going to tell you. I have the most self-respect out of anybody in the world. I'm the most self-respected person ever. So, I mean, words are words, but actions are actions, and actions speak louder than words. I'm a great singer. No, you ain't, dude. You got to come to terms with reality, and the way things are going nowadays, reality is becoming a thing of the past. Nobody cares about truth anymore. They just care about what people say. Nobody's trying to go and actually get multiple sources to come up with their own conclusion, because that's what these so-called news is doing nowadays. Donald Trump is banging on CNN, calling them fake news. Breitbart is fake news. They were calling Michelle Obama a transvestite. And you know what? I don't think she's a transvestite, but if she was a transvestite, why are you bashing her for being one? Of course she's not gonna come out and say that she's a transvestite, because look what you're doing, motherfucker. You yourself, Breitbart News, I don't know who's on. I hear that guy's voice. It's freaking annoying as hell, but mainly because of the shit that comes out of it. I'm pretty sure if he had a more positive, powerful message, that his voice would be more recognized in the U.S. Instead, he has this alt-right mindset, and I mean, it totally dismisses anything claimable that he, is actually true, because he's speaking out of his mind, and he ain't speaking out of facts. So it's one thing to claim that you're a news program when you're just speaking your opinion. That's not a news program. That's the Daily Show. That's late night. News is news. If you're calling yourself news, you're going to be news. CNN, they're news. Okay? That's the good news. They can be biased and selective, but that doesn't mean that they're not covering actual, factual news. Fox? Oh my goodness. I used to love Fox as a kid, growing up, raunchy, edgy, But now that as an adult, I realized, the inner workings of Fox. The mindset of those individuals who pretty much control Fox and are the image of Fox visually. Like on TV, magazines, whatever you read from their program. I mean, it's just crazy, just be prepared, everybody. And just know that you're not alone in thinking the way you're thinking, whether you're thinking on this side or whether you're thinking on this side. You're not alone. But let's try to come together before we bash heads. Because once you bash heads, the pieces scatter all over the place again. And you don't know what's what and who's who, and it all gets mixed up again. And then here comes the uproar again, and yada, 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 yada. But now I feel like this nation has separated those who are racist and those who want to, help build America off of the foundation that our forefathers set for us. Yeah, they had slaves, but then, eventually somebody told them, hey, that's wrong. Shouldn't be doing that. And they, maybe it wasn't the first one, maybe it wasn't the second one. It took a while for them to actually, have a leader who was brave enough to say, you know what, yeah, let's not do that, because I know it's going to cause a civil war. Not like I'm foreseeing a civil war, but he's just, has enough sense. He was a lawyer. He has enough sense to know that there's going to be an uproar when it comes to this. So, I mean, it's just, we're at that time again, and let's just hope that we can stay strong. And if we have to fight, don't be afraid to fight. But let's hope that we don't have to. That we will never come close to that. Verbal arguments, are one thing, but bloodshed, you can't come back from that. That's it. Thank you.